Independent Bookstore Day is almost here, and bookstores in our area love it so much they've turned it into a whole weekend. Throwing open their doors for the biggest literary party of the year, today we're joined by two beloved local bookstores. We have Crawford's Book and A Seat at the Table Books. Let's welcome Emily from A Seat at the Table and Sue Richards of Crawford's Books. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Yes. Okay, so what exactly is Independent Bookstore Day or Indie Bookstore Day, and when does it happen?
Indie Bookstore Day is a national celebration of bookstores and people who love us. It's celebrated on the last Saturday of April every year, hosted by our National Trade Association. And it's something that has really grown over the years. It actually started in California.
Okay, and I think you were saying earlier, it's been going on 13 years strong now.
This is the 13th year. We're very excited.
Yes, well, I'm glad the support is always there too. And then we heard the national ambassador this year is a very familiar face. Can you tell us about that?
He is someone who's from Sacramento, and you know him very well from the show Reading Rainbow. It's LeVar Burton.
That's amazing. Okay, so a huge national ambassador that we can expect and see. And I wanted to ask, with this event going on over the weekend, how many bookstores in the Sacramento region are participating, and how do you all collaborate to make this feel like a true community celebration?
Yeah, so this year we've got 14 bookstores celebrating what we call the Read the Region book crawl. And so they go from Rockland, Folsom, Woodland, Oak Grove, and then a whole lot in Sacramento.
Yeah.
The book crawl allows people to see other bookstores, independent bookstores, so it really introduces them to the wide variety of stores we have in Sacramento.
I love that too, because all of the independent bookstores, they all have their own personality, their own unique vibe, so it's nice to see what we have going on in the community to go and check all of them out. And then let's talk about what each of you has planned. What can visitors expect at Crawford's that day or weekend?
Yeah, so we have live music. I'm a musician myself, so I love bringing music into the store. We have events for kids. What else do we have?
You're like, there's so many.
So many.
You mentioned you're a musician. You just like subtly said that. So I got like, what kind of music do you do, Sue?
Well, I grew up playing the flute and the bassoon. So we have a piano in the store. I have a musician come every Thursday from 4 to 6. So it's just something that I really value.
I love that.
Yeah.
And then Emily, what can people expect at A Seat at the Table?
First off, we have our fan favorite bag sale. You can buy any bag in the store and get 15% off all the books that fit inside. However you interpret that, no matter how you cram them. We have freebies all weekend. It's also the 5th anniversary of us getting our key to the space.
Oh, wow.
So our theme this year is You're the Key, because you, everyone watching, is the key to keeping bookstores alive.
Yeah.
And you'll actually get a free key with purchase and a separate key if you spend enough that gets you a free drink in May. So lots going on there. We have a drag story time and a drag show, which is pop stars versus boy bands on Saturday. And then we have a vendor and author market Sunday with some of our very favorite vendors and authors.
Okay, a lot for people to look forward to at both bookstores. And could you each tell us what makes the other's bookstore so special? It would be great to hear your perspective first, Sue, on why you see A Seat at the Table so special.
So I love A Seat at the Table. I love the cafe. Whenever I go, I always get a little sweet treat and a little coffee. I love that each book is intentionally placed on that shelf to fit their mission. And so it's a very welcoming store. There's a lot of love. It's got a great vibe. It's just a beautiful store, and it's a lovely addition.
Thank you.
And what about for you, Emily?
I've gotten to take my kid there multiple times and have the joy of discovery. Sue is mostly a used bookstore, and because of that, there's kind of an element of whimsy and magic in what you can find on those shelves. And the way she has curated that used book selection and displayed it really supports the discovery that is so built into used bookstores. Also, it's a great spot for book clubs, and I do love that piano every Thursday. That's a special treat.
It's something you definitely have to check out.
Yes.
Well, thank you both for joining us today, Emily and Sue. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm going to let our viewers know where they can go for a little bit more information. Come for the books, stay for the fun, take part in the Sacramento Book Crawl on April 24th through the 26th at indie bookstores across the region. For more info and to get the full list of participating bookstores, visit readtheregion.com.